and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi! My name is Jen and I'm a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to episode 12 of the Spring Reset series. Today is Wednesday, May 10th, and it is my face shaving night and also my Pico toner night. So all I have on my skin right now is this morning when I woke up, I washed my face with the Microcurrent Gel Balm Cleanser, followed through with their green rooibos pressed serum, waited for 15 minutes, did my LED light therapy, and then I went in with my mask of Adipo, left this on my skin for about 30 minutes, and then I wiped it off and went in with my Is Clinical Eclipse SPF 50, and this is in the beige tint, and that's what I have on my face today. I was indoors pretty much all day, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not reapply that today. I kind of forgot things today. I forgot my SPF and I forgot my water bottle. Sorry, I'm hydrating. We have Arrowhead spring water at work, but I like the Dylan water bottle because it's alkaline water and it hydrates me faster and more than just drinking regular water. So I forgot that today. So it's been kind of like an off day. Now I have started this week off really well with my diet and my exercise. I've been exercising since Monday at least 30 minutes a day. And I feel great and I've lost 3 pounds. Yay! Now, this week didn't have such a great start though, because I wanted to get, well, I was supposed to get my hair done on Monday. Excuse me. And my hairstylist called me about, I don't know, like an hour before my appointment. And she said that she couldn't make it because her daughter was sick. So I had to reschedule my appointment. And with my crazy schedule, and she doesn't work on Saturdays, I can't get in until June 19th. So next week is my birthday and I'm turning 46. And I wanted some brightness back in my hair. I wanted to be blonder. I need some brightness. And it was rather disappointing, but you know, hey, that's the way it goes. Her daughter's okay. But still, it's just like with my crazy schedule, I just don't, you know, some things it's like, So I'm just going to give you guys a little check-in here. So I have been kind of in a negative headspace lately. I'm seeing things that are going on and it's really frustrating me. I'm really sensitive to it and it's putting me in a negative space. So I decided that I was going to take a break from Instagram because Instagram, I just feel like with their pushing shorts, that is just one big giant commercial there now. I just feel like everything that I see, it's just somebody pushing you to buy a product or to buy a device or buy something. And that annoys me. You know, reels are good to, you know, help promote like maybe a video, but you don't get really any real information from them, just like here on YouTube. And it's quite annoying. So, and for me personally, I don't have time to create those reels. Reels are really tough, and shorts and TikToks. You know, there's a lot of editing that goes involved. It's a lot of piecing together, and I just don't have time for that. I don't have the patience for it. And with my schedule that it's changed, I seriously do not have time for it, and that's why I haven't created any for a while. My focus is mainly YouTube. I love YouTube. It's my favorite platform because I like longer form content. And I like to put out videos that you can sit here and take, you know, a moment and grab information from versus a short. You can't grab anything really from a short, but FOMO, right? So now I may possibly be taking a break from YouTube too, because it's my birthday next week and I want to start my 46th year on a clean slate. I've been doing some soul searching lately and, doing some like thinking about things that have gone on. And I feel like I really need to take a digital detox. So I have from Facebook, but I also need to take it from Instagram too. Maybe not so much here because it's in different space, but I have some events coming up. My birthday, we're having a Memorial Day party, and I'm just not going to have a lot of time to film content. I'm behind on answering my comments. I have like 150 Instagram DMs. I can't answer them all. And I just find that going on Instagram is becoming like a waste of my time. I spend too much time on there sometimes and I get sidetracked. So it's best for me to let that go for a little bit because I need to, like I've mentioned here before, I need to really focus on my health. One of that is mental health. Instagram isn't good for my mental health. Excuse me. Also, if I go on there like first thing in the morning, I get sucked into answering questions. And then I don't have time to do my workout. So really my health goals are the main focus. Now, as far as here, I want to take a break because I want to do some revamping of the content. I want to still put together my playlist. I just signed up for this thing called Shop My Shelf. I can't say it. Shop My Shelf, which is a web page where I could put everything that I love with all the links, and you just click on one link and everything's there. So I want to organize that, get myself, into a good mental space, because I don't want to come off a negative here. I don't want to put anyone down. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. Also, another thing with Instagram is, and with here too, is that I noticed that people are watching my stuff and they're copying my content. And it's very frustrating, especially when you're partnered with them and they copy your content or get their ideas from your content and they don't give you any credit for it. So it becomes very frustrating, and I need to start putting up a wall because I need to not let bad people interfere with my energy, and I need to put up a wall because I'm too nice of a person and I get taken advantage of a lot. So that's a bit about what's going on with me. However, I am finishing up my 4-month treatment of the Aura Lift, so I'll come back with that video with the before and after pictures and talk about my experience with it. This is the spring reset series, and I'm doing like a reset, and I can still do that because it's still spring. A couple other things I wanted to talk about. I am thinking about signing up with private microcurrent lessons with from Microcurrent Love, because I need some techniques and how to get used to those pros, because as you guys know, there's not a lot of information out there, and I want to show you guys how to use that properly. And by the way, if you are looking for how to boost your microcurrent treatments, or you need help, Mai does offer one-on-one microcurrent sessions. Another thing too, I'm getting a lot of questions about red LED light therapy, and I'm going to refer you guys to my friend Mira. So Mira is amazing. She is a wealth of knowledge. She has a science background. She's going to school to become a nurse, and she has a Facebook group. I'll try to put it up right here. It's called the Skincare Forum. So for you skincare enthusiasts, this is a great forum. I can tell you that it sometimes can be a little bit overwhelming because there's so much, but there's a lot of skin professionals in here that, if you need help with your skincare routine, you could you can go on to that skincare forum. But Mira also has a blog, so she goes by Skin Science Mira on Instagram. And the group that she has she has a great article on red LED light therapy. She has a great article on micro needling. So she gives you a wealth of information and she puts all the science behind it. So you're not going to get sucked into buying an LED light device that's not right for you. I have to cough again. Sorry, allergies. So now she breaks it down for you. And I will tell you that Mira is not a fan of the LED masks because she feels that they're not strong enough. She likes like those little, those lights that you can use that you can buy off Amazon, which is a cheaper way. But she breaks it down for you. There's examples in there. So that's a good place to start when you're looking for your LED light device. And I'm also thinking about investing in an LED light panel. Maybe because I want to treat my body too. So we'll see about that. You know, the panels are a lot cheaper than the Lightstim Ellipsa and the Dermalux one. And you can get them in a number of different sizes, but not only are they good to treat your face, but they're great to treat your body too for muscle aches and soreness, but also treating the body skin. So I was thinking about that, and she lists them. There's like the Huga panel, and then there's the Mito Protect panel. So the Mito. So Huga and Mito, you can turn the near infrared off. Now I don't mind using near infrared on my body because that's what it was created for, but I will not use it on my face. So I'm putting that on my wish list. Also, I want to give a shout out to my friend Darcy from the Brazilian Girl channel. I know some of you follow her on there. Now, Darcy does great videos on all these devices that you don't see me test here and the ones that I do test here. She gives you a lot of great info. She's live. She's, 100% honest, and she truly cares about all you guys. So, if you're not following her, make sure you give her a follow. I absolutely adore her. And, with this space, there's a lot of drama. And there's a lot of people that just become your friends just to, get some of your followers. And they just stay connected with each other. And that's how they get their followers. They keep bouncing off by doing videos with each other so they can gain off each other's following. And Darcy's not like that. And Darcy's just always been such a great friend to me. In this space, she's been like the best of friend to me, and I call her my soul sister. And I just love her so much. And if you guys could just go over to her channel, watch her videos. She works so hard, and she has a really crazy life too. And her and I connect, offline a lot. And, just go and give her some support. I love her. Also, Mai is coming out with some new microcurrent videos, so that's very, very cool. It's all in her Facebook group, and her Facebook group is called Microcurrent Love. At one time I thought about creating a Facebook group, but I decided not to because I don't have a lot of time, and people go in there and they spy. I don't know. And yeah, so for me personally, I've been noticing too that a lot of content creators, whether they're professionals being estheticians or dermatologists, are really pushing things really hard these days. And because the economy is not doing well, so nobody's making any money. So again, I'm just going to tell you to be mindful and don't get sucked into the hype and don't get FOMO. I'm always here for you. Reach out to me through my email. I have my email address listed down below in the description box. Yeah, so just be careful of that. Another thing I want to point out is lately I've been getting a lot of complaints about Ladura. They make the Velpro facial wand and the Duo. Now, I love their devices. I think their devices are great quality. But, they've been really focused on sending their devices out to everyone and focusing a lot on the larger influencers. And with that comes a lot of support needed for customer service. So I've been getting complaints about their customer service. It's not so great right now. And that's the thing, you know, with these companies, if you can't handle your customer service, then you shouldn't be sending these devices to all these big influencers, because your customer service is number one. And when one person experiences bad customer service, they're going to tell 10 people. And if they're watching, you know, us YouTubers, they're going to comment on their, you know, videos about your devices or your products. And, you know, however many followers that person has or however many views that video has, those people go down and read in the comments. It's going to get out there and you're going to lose business. So I'm going to reach out to them to let them know that I'm receiving these complaints. And I just wanted you guys to be aware, because that's one of my things is when I work with these companies, I, you know, look at their customer service. And if their customer service doesn't seem great, then I don't work with them. Or if it gets bad, I decide to turn away from partnering with them, because that's a reflection on me too, because I'm using their device, I'm making videos on it, and I don't want that to come back on me, because you guys found out about this through me. And, you know, I truly care about you all, and I try to help you as much as I can. And I apologize if I can't get to your comment right away or your email right away, but I will get to it eventually. Now, let's go over a couple of products. So there's a couple products that I missed in my favorites video that I filmed on Monday. One of them is this Olaplex 4D Clean Volume Detox Dry Shampoo. I love this dry shampoo. So this and the Virtue Dry Shampoo are my favorite. And right now I'm really loving this. This makes your hair smell like it was freshly washed. It looks freshly washed. I haven't washed my hair since Monday, and I've worked out, and I've just been spraying this, and my hair still looks really, really good. Another thing I forgot to mention is Adipo. So I just, you know, they say that you can use this as a mask too for an evening out. And I tell you, whenever I put this on my skin, like especially in the morning, like this morning, I wore it on my skin and then I wiped it off and applied my SPF. My skin just looks so nice and juicy. So love, love, love. Now, I haven't placed my order for Adipo yet, but I plan on probably ordering maybe one or two bottles, because I plan to use this probably for a very long time, because I'm going to switch here soon, because this is almost done. It's my third bottle, to probably using it once a day and then twice a week. So it's a better deal if you use the discount code to buy 2 at a time. I think you get 20% off. If you buy one, you can use someone's coupon code for 10% off. And I think Mann has a coupon for 15% off. But I really love what this does for my skin. Not only is it helping with, you know, plumping my skin and regenerating those fat cells, but it gives my skin such a beautiful glow too. So I really love this, and I think you should give it a shot, because it's a lot cheaper than the alternatives, and it's not a temporary product. I mean, of course, if you go back to doing things like you were before, like, you know, maybe you're using radio frequency and it doesn't agree with your skin, well, it can degenerate your fat cells. You know, too much exercise, not getting enough protein and fat in your diet, using too aggressive of skincare products. There's a number of factors that can decrease the plumpness, but once you stop using this, it's not going to deflate like it does with some other products that I've tried. So, excuse me for all the coughing. Like I said, I have allergies. So I'm going to go into doing my first part of my skincare routine, which is I'm going to shave my face. I'm going to go in with my Michelle Corley Pore Cleansing Oil. And then I will go in with the Osmosis Purify Enzymatic Cleanser. I'm going in with this tonight instead of my Renewing Face Wash from Botnia, because I want enzymes and I don't want lactic acid. So I'm going to do that. I'll shave my face and then we'll come back for the Pico toner. I'm just trying to decide what conductive gel I'm going to use. I think I'm going to go with the Neogenesis and apply recovery underneath again because I'm going to shave my face. I'm going to work it in with P2 again. Another thing too is I will be placing an order for Osmosis. I'm going to get their Replenish antioxidant serum. I'm going to start using that during the day and then switch over to using Catalyst AC11 and Renew their vitamin A serum, which is a retinaldehyde serum, in the evenings. I'm doing this just to budget my skincare because, you know, I wear SPF and makeup, and, you know, certain things that you're exposed to can just take away from some of those anti-aging ingredients. Like I've always mentioned, like for your, you know, your serums that are focused on, you know, restoring those fine lines and wrinkles, regenerating the cells, you want to use in the evening, especially if you're on a budget, even though they say you can use them twice a day. During the day, the most important thing you can do is hydration, antioxidant protection, and I'm talking more than vitamin C, and your SPF, okay? That's the most important products that you should be wearing during the day. So I'm going to place an order for that. What else was I going to tell you guys? I did place my order for Neogenesis. That should probably be here on Friday. Oh, Skin Beautiful RX is having a Mother's Day sale. If you're signed up for your email, you'll get their email. It goes out tomorrow. It should pop in your email. There will be a special code. So if there's some products that you've been wanting to buy, maybe a good time to do that. Products, devices, so look out for that email or go sign up for that email right away. And yeah, so I'm gonna go wash my face. Long intro again. I'm just so chatty. Love you guys. I'll see you in a sec. Hey everyone, I'm back. And of course, little Miss Misha is with us. So Misha got a haircut on Monday. Look at how cute she is. So we cut her shorter back here. We left her legs a little bit longer and her face longer. We love this cut on her. She looks so cute with longer hair. Hi, baby. She's been under the weather today. When we take her outside, she loves to eat everything. And I think she ate like a pincher bug and it made her sick because she hasn't eaten her food today. So she's been under the weather today. You know, we try to control that as much as we can. And one thing about Yorkies is that they do have sensitive stomachs. And she does have a sensitive stomach. And the thing about her, she gets over it really fast compared to our other dog, Molly, who, when she ate something bad, she was sick for like a whole week. Misha, it's usually 1 or 2 days, but hi. She's such a love, isn't she? I just wanted to show you guys her new haircut. All right, so I did shave my face and it's not as irritated as what it usually is. It looks so good. So I'm gonna go in with the Neogenesis Skin Serum. I was gonna go in with the Recovery, but I'm holding off on that because that's expensive. This isn't cheap either, but I need to use up this little sample. So I'm taking a few pumps. Now on Monday, I did those Mann deep fascia holds all over, and I added a couple spots. And if you guys want an updated video on the deep fascia holds that Mann showed, I did one video already, but I can do another one with the Anma if you guys are up for it. They make such a huge difference. And I would suggest that everyone do those, except for if you have filler in the areas like around your, like if you have filler in your cheeks, you know, around your eyes, I wouldn't recommend those in your jawline because as we know, if you put too much pressure on filler, it can migrate. And I don't want to tell you guys to do something like that because it is a lot of pressure. You're actually digging in there. And if you have filler, I can see where it would probably migrate. Okay, so as always, I know you guys have already seen this. I am going in with those not deep fascia holds. I'm going in with P2. So I'm going to do my full lifting program with you tonight. So I'm just going to do a quick session of P2 on my skin. Even though I don't want to, I want to do longer, but I'll do a longer session on Saturday. So, and that one I won't film probably because I just need to get in there and really work on myself without talking. All right, so let's start off on P2. So if you have the MyoLift devices, and by the way, I know a lot of you that follow along here have the MyoLift devices, and if you choose to stick with your MyoLift devices, I will tell you the settings to use. So with the MyoLift devices, they're not cleared to use on your chest. I mean, you can at your own risk. They do now say that they're FDA cleared to use over the thyroid, but they don't really promote it because you know, they're being conservative, but that's what they say now. I think they've been watching some of my, well, I know they have been watching my videos, so that's enough. No negativity. All right, so I'm going to turn my Pico toner on to P2, and I'm going to go at a level of 25%. So if you have a MyoLift, you can follow along once we hit the neck, and I'll tell you what mode on the erase mode to use. But I mean, if you do have the new MyoLift Tri-Wave, you can follow along with that Rejuve waveform. And I use way too much of this, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start out at the chest, and I'm just gonna do some fascia movements here. Work in my chest, cover a large area, kind of break up some fascia adhesions, and also move some lymph out. But first, I'm going to go fast, just like this. And then we're going to go into some slower movements to move out that lymph. And I'm also going to do the erase technique with you guys tonight too. Let's see, what time is it? All right, it's almost 4 o'clock, so I have an hour before I start dinner, okay? So I'll edit this while my husband is watching the Warriors game. If it starts later, I might just do it while I'm making dinner and then put it up on YouTube. Okay, so now I'm gonna go do... We're going to do 5 movements. Sorry. Okay. So remember with the Pico toner, what I'm using on my device may not be right for you because everybody's skin impedance is different. And when you do these glide movements, you want to make sure that you're just barely touching the skin. So you're focusing on moving that lymph out. Gosh, so sorry about that, guys. Okay, hover around this collarbone for a few seconds. Now, if you have the MyoLift devices, you can, instead of using the microcurrent on your chest, you can use the Mann Anma. Okay, now we're gonna go this side. So I'm gonna work on a technique to do this with the probes too. For those of you that have the probes, and the Mann, you don't have the Mann lift, or if you want to use the probes. But from Microcurrent Love has a really good video on the infinity probes, so check it out. Maya is like one of the only people that really does content on the Pico toner. So she has some amazing techniques. So I highly recommend that you go check it out. Oops. Gotta put that cord back up there so I don't drop my Pico toner. All right. Okay. Just do a couple movements here. Okay, so now let's just do a couple of quick little movements here to bring up some circulation on the neck. My allergies also make me dizzy too, by the way, because of my sinuses, a lot of pressure. So sometimes when I look up like that, I get like a little bit lightheaded. Now tomorrow I won't be doing any devices. Well, I'll probably do red LED light in the morning, but I will be doing an Anma treatment tomorrow. I'm not deep fascia holds. I'm just gonna do my basic, Anma treatment. So now we're gonna turn the lift to the side like this, thumbs on the jaw, underneath the jaw, fingers on the neck. And if you have a MyoLift Mini, a QT, switch it on to erase mode at a very low level, like level 1, and I'm talking like 120 or below. Even maybe go a little bit lower than 120. And you can't start at the thyroid area. You want to keep your thyroid area clear. So we're going to start here under the jaw, and we're just going to move out. I'm going to do 5 times. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to the other side and do 5 times. So now you can go really slow if you'd like. You can go a little bit faster, but don't go too fast. Oh, I think that was 5. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do those glide movements on my jawline, starting at the center of my chin, have thumbs on above my jaw and the 2 fingers right underneath the thumbs, these 2 underneath my jaw. Do 5 glides. Okay, next, we're going to take the fingers and you're going to have the bottom on your jaw, and you're going to have these ones starting right underneath your nose. So you're getting your lip at the same time. So you're covering a large area instead of having to go all these different movements. Takes less time. So we're going to go 5 times. Okay, and then you're going to take your thumbs and these 2 fingers. These go under your cheekbone, and these are right on your under eye area, and you're going to glide out 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to take it and take the thumbs and do the entire eye area 5 times. Then we're going to take the thumbs and we're going to trace the brow area 5 times. Okay, next we're going to go in with the fingers. I have 3 fingers on my forehead. It doesn't matter if they, get into your head, but, if they do, just make sure that they may get caught in your hair. So we're going to glide out 5 times. Okay, 5. Then we're going to come over, we're going to swoosh, 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 swoosh. There's a couple swooshes up here. Then you're going to take your thumbs. Now you can either go like this, or I like to just come over here, trace them down to the side. Once you get here, you can do an extra here, come down. You can do extra over your lip area if you'd like. Come down. And then I'm going to do a quick swoosh 3 times. Okay, oops, my hair got caught in there. And then what I like to do is spend a little bit extra on my jawline because we always get that stagnant fluid collecting underneath here. So you can go like this. 1, 2, 3. You can even come up under here with your thumbs and do like a little trace underneath your jawline. Just have fun, guys. And then you can trace down with this just like this. 3. And like I said, we're doing like a quick session. And then what I like to do, another one, and then just do a full swoosh out. And you can even come in here and come down a little bit more and then swoosh out. Okay, let's do the other side. All right, so okay, so we're gonna take the 4 and repeat. Okay, fingers, include your lips, out. Thumbs and fingers. I will try, I think I'll try this tomorrow after my Anma treatment. Just do a quick 5-minute session on P2 and see how my skin is. Because I don't want to overstimulate it that much. If I do it probably for about 5 minutes, it'll probably be okay. I feel this draining right now. This one is bad today. Okay. Fingers on the forehead. some more on my neck. Okay. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. Come over here, take it down, stop, come out, swoosh. I'm gonna do one more glide right here, and then swoosh it down, trace it down. 1, 2, 3. Do a little extra on the jaw. Then take these. And then I'm going to do swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Last one, move it down. And then come over here, swoosh, 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 and move it down. All right, now we're going to go into our P1. So I'm going to start out with the lifting mode. We're going to do 10 minutes of lifting. Then once it switches over to P2, we'll do the erase technique and then finish up with some more lifting if needed. All right, so I found this really good lift. Some of the movements you've already seen, some you have not. So I'm going to take this up to 300, okay, or 30%, okay? So what you're gonna do, now if you have your MyoLift Mini, this would be your educate mode of choice of your intensity. So we're gonna start right here and we're gonna go up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. On the third one, you're gonna hold with this one under here, slight lifting, okay, slight lift, and then hold. I've already demonstrated this movement before, so I like to hold for 8 seconds. Okay, now you can repeat this 3 times or you can repeat it 5 times for extra lift if needed. This hold movement, I always do 3 up and hold for 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3. When you're lifting up on the neck, I forgot to mention this in my last video when I was demonstrating this, you want to make sure that you put some pressure on there. Okay, so I'm just going to come up here. 1, 2, 3, and hold. You may feel some uncomfortableness on your bottom teeth. You could put your tongue over it. This one, I'd say use light pressure when you're going up. Now remember, with the MyoLift Mini, you want to avoid this part, or MyoLift devices. Okay, so next what you can do, take your thumbs, you can go this way or you can go this way. I'm going to go this way. Once you get to the end of your jaw, hold for a few seconds. Okay, you can repeat 3 to 5 times. A few seconds with this one, you hold 3 to 5. Okay, now let's do the nasal labial fold. So you're going to take your lift and you're going to scoop out your cheek, hook it right underneath here with these ones on the top of the cheek. And you're going to hold for 8 seconds. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna add some extra lift here, which is really gonna pick this up for jowls. So you're gonna swoop up underneath the cheekbone, lift, and hold for 8 seconds. One, two, sorry, I meant to do this 3 times. So skip that first one. Sorry about that, guys. Just like we do the 3 up with the neck, you wanna do 3 up with the cheek too. Okay, so we have 5 minutes left on this first 10 minutes. So after this, I'm gonna switch over and do the other side and work this side for 5 minutes. And then we'll be in signal number 2. Okay, so can you guys see the difference? See how everything just got sucked up big time? Okay, awesome, right? And you could see like the jowl looks less apparent on this side than it does on this side. So let's do this side really quick before I run out of time. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oops, I'm gonna do that again because I didn't get a good hold. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Lift and hold. So good, right? So I'm filming this too. So if you guys want to follow along with me, you can. YouTube isn't liking these long videos, by the way. Not everybody's getting my notifications. My videos aren't getting views. But oh well, that's the way it goes. Okay. So now we're going to use the thumbs and the fingers and then just trace our jaw. The beauty about this is even though we're gliding, we're still getting that current surging between the muscle versus gliding with just a 2-pronged microcurrent device. So you're going to get a better, longer lasting lift because the current is just surging. So you're going to go up, hold, and wait. Come up here, lift, and hold. You see how I'm kind of at an angle? Got too slippery there. Okay. It keeps slipping because I put too much moisture mist on, that my gel is really slippery right now. Okay, so now we're going to do those cheek movements. So 1, 2, 3, and then on the third one, lift and hold. Okay. Two. This is perfect timing. So we're going to head into signal 2 here in about 40 seconds. Okay. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is we're going into signal 2. And since the neck and the chest is such a large place, I have wrinkles here in my chest, I have these bands on my neck, and I have sun damage. So we're gonna just keep the balls on the Jane Man lift, and we're just going to go in circles like this, okay? And this is that erase technique that I was talking about. So we're just doing these circles, and this is helping with sun damage and also wrinkles that you have on the chest. So like for me, my wrinkles are right here in the center, so I can spend some time there and work on them. Shoot, I have to go use the restroom. Hopefully I can hold it and get through this treatment. Woo, all that water. Sorry, TMI. You know, when you gotta go, you have to go, because when you get a certain age, holding it is just not the question. But I've been using my JoyLux V-Fit Gold device, and it's really helped with those muscles. Sorry, guys. It's real. And you all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so there we go for the chest. Now let's work on the neck. So with the neck, we can just go in circular motions like this with that P1 program. So what I'm finding that I like to do is I'll do the first 10 minutes lifting on the face, 5 minutes on this side, 5 minutes on this side. And then the next 10 minutes, it switches into signal 2. And then that's when I do my erase mode with working on my fine lines and wrinkles. Okay. Oops. Got a hair there. Now, if you had the probes, this would be, you know, maybe a little bit easier, but I'm showing you an easier way to do it versus using the magnetic balls in such a large area of the neck. I'll come up underneath here, do some erasing here. So remember, on P1, it's not only lifting and toning, but it's for fine lines and wrinkles, and also for plumping the skin. So if you didn't want to take the Jane Man lift balls off and work your lip, you can just do plumping like this. Well, first we'll do erase mode. You could take the balls and go back and forth like this to work on the fine lines and wrinkles above your lip. You can also use them and go like this, but I prefer to use the little balls like that. Okay. You can hold these 4 over half your lip like this for like 10 seconds. You have all this current surging through these 2 for lip plumping. It's a faster way to do it versus just squeezing your lips between those balls. But if you have the probes, you can just squeeze both of your lips with the probes and it would plump up your lips really nicely. You guys see that? Instantly plumper. Come over here and do the same thing on the other side. Oof. Gosh, why did this have to happen right now? So we're 5 minutes in. So we have about 5 more minutes left. See that? Boom. Okay, so now I'm going to do the erase mode around my mouth and my wrinkles here because I have some wrinkles on here that I want to work on. So I'm going to hold my negative over my positive. You want to make sure you don't touch the balls like I do because it will cancel out the current. So you just go in these circular motions anywhere you have wrinkles. And then you just work on those wrinkles. Smile lines. I have a wrinkle right here from looking down when I sleep and looking down on my phone. So I can come over here and I'm erasing it out. I'm getting this wrinkle right here. I can come over here and do this erase mode and work that. You see why I like the lift so much? It's so easy, guys. Look at this. It's multifunctional. Okay, now I'm gonna come over here and work this wrinkled area right over here. I have some lines right here I'm gonna work on. Okay, so let's do the eyes. So I'm going to turn it down to 25. I'll work this eye first. Okay, so I'm gonna take this ball here and I'm just gonna come up underneath my eye. Oop, I need to turn that down. It's too strong for me. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one, I'll put it right here. And I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to work this under eye area. And what I love about this is you can go all the way up to the lash line. So, you know, you may feel something that seems like it's muscle twitching. Like if you get like this little fluttering feeling and you see the skin move, that's not actual muscle twitching. Muscle twitching is like when it jerks, okay? A lot of people get that confused, and that twittering is a nerve, okay? And that's perfectly normal. So many people get confused that with muscle twitching. And with the Pico toner, it's natural to feel that fluff, that flutter. And if you do feel that flutter, and it's uncomfortable, you just remember to turn it down. Now, one thing I noticed about this, and a friend of mine mentioned, she asked me if I see like lights flashing when I use the Pico toner around my eyes, and actually I don't. It's the first microcurrent device that I've used that I haven't noticed any fluttering of lights around my eyes. So I'm just working all these areas where we get fine lines and wrinkles. And then I also get a wrinkle up here, but I want to treat my whole entire brow line here. because of, you know, we get crepey skin in this area, and you can definitely do that. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here and treat this wrinkle that I've seen start over here. Now I'm going to come over here and then check my time. Okay, I gotta hurry up. All right, so now I'm going to come over here and work this line that I have, this one that looks bunched up, and I'm going to work this one really quick. And then I'm going to come over here, work the 11s. I do have a couple of lines right here on my forehead. One right here above my brow, and then I have one right here from looking up. So I'm going to go over that really quick. Now I'm just going to treat this eye really quick, and then we're going to be done, and then we'll go back to our lifting. So you know, where you get those hollows around the eyes, you can take the balls and pay special attention to that area when you're on program too, because it's about, you know, densifying the skin, and it also helps with collagen, elastin, and plumping as well. This helps with plumping too, but it'll help redensify that area. Okay, so come over here, work these lines. You see, we're doing like a full-on long microcurrent session here. It's gonna be a long video. It's already at an hour. Okay, so that's it for erase. And we went into signal 1 by 2 minutes. So I did spend a lot of time on there, but that's okay. So now for our last movement, we're gonna do that mid-face lift. So if you want your cheeks to look a little bit more sculpted, work in your eye, you can do that. You can go in and spend a little bit more time on your eyes. Start here at the lip. I'm just gonna do this 3 times. And then I'll probably go in and do a little bit more lifting on my eye area, since I really haven't been paying attention to doing much lifting movements with my eye. Okay. Now this one, I don't like to use the current too high, like above 300, because we are working in the eye area, and sometimes my eye area is sensitive to the current being, you know, above 300 microamps or 30%. But, you know, like I said, everyone's different, so go what you're comfortable with. Okay, last movement here. I just really love this move. It's so easy. It covers a lot of bases. My face is red too from me shaving it and going in with microcurrent after. But it doesn't sting or burn or anything like that. You see, got a little lift. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is since I already have conductive gel on this side, I'm going to bump up my intensity to 25%, and I'm going to do some lifting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the balls, I'm going to push up with this one, hold this one over it. Okay, move to the middle. Okay, gonna go to the end. Repeat. This one you could probably use above. You can go higher if you wanted to, but I just feel like these balls are so powerful that I don't need that much current. You can also just take the thumbs from the Jane Man lift and do some extra pushes, but I really wanted to sandwich the muscle, get into that muscle belly, and let that current go in between, down into that belly a little bit more for a longer lasting lift. Okay, next what you can do is come over here. If you need more of a lift right here in the center of your brow, you can do that a little bit more. Then usually what I like to do is lift up and trace like this. Can you guys see? I know my face is so red. So good, right? So here's this side versus this side with adding that mid face lift and a lift. So now I'm gonna work this side really quick, and then I'm going to let you guys go because it's long. Okay. If you hear snoring, it's probably Misha. She's asleep right now. I gotta go feed her, and then I'm gonna start dinner. Now, I don't do lifting movements on my forehead because that's an area that carries a lot of stress already. And when you use microcurrent on a lifting mode, it shortens that muscle, creating more tension. So we want to release the tension in some of those areas where we get those dynamic wrinkles, like between the brows, the forehead, the neck, because we carry a lot of tension in the neck. You will get more lift in your eyes if you do microcurrent in your forehead, but it's just not for me. I prefer to keep that loose, free of tension. Now I'm just going to come in here with my balls. Should call them my mini wands. That sounds better than balls. So I'll call them my mini wands. I don't think I'm doing anything Saturday, like no events to go to. So on Saturday, I'm going to play around with some more lifting techniques, like for the eyes. I want to discover some more, and then I'll come back on another session with the lift and we'll do an eyes treatment. And of course, you could always follow along with Jane Mann too. She had a free class on Monday the 8th, and I think her next one is on the 22nd, I think. And not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. So if I can join that one, I'm definitely going to join it. I noticed that she didn't post this last one to YouTube yet, so I guess it's not going to go up. But I tried researching to see if she was going to do that microcurrent challenge, 30-day microcurrent challenge for the month of May, and it doesn't seem like it's happening, but instead she's offering 2 free classes this month on Monday. So I couldn't join this last Monday because I was out doing my errands and it didn't work out for me. I wish I could have, because you always take away so much information when you take a class from Jane. Okay, so I am done with, I did full 30 minutes on P1. I cannot believe it. Woohoo! All right, so here is my skin. And let's remove some of this conductive gel. I'm going to go in with my skincare. And, you know, tonight I already did skin serum. So I'll just do my skincare with you really quick. I'm going to go in with Adipo on my skin tonight. I'm not going to put any osmosis serums on because I shaved my face, and I usually don't use them when I shave my face because it's like an aggressive exfoliation, and I just did the Dermadis the other night. I used them last night with no issue, but I'm going to go potty really quick. I'll be back. Sorry, Tia, bye. Okay, everyone, I'm so sorry about that. Oh my gosh, I just hit my knee into my vanity here, right on the corner. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. Little Miss Misha came over here and she's trying to console me. Like, it hurts so bad. All right, so just so you guys know, like normally when I do my Dermadis treatment, I don't shave my face that week because it is an aggressive exfoliation for my skin too, but I needed to shave because it seemed like I just accumulated so much peach fuzz over the last week. So I'm gonna go in now with Adipo. So first I'm going to put on my Neogenesis eye serum, and I'm gonna put this all the way around my eyes. Now with Adipo tonight, I think I'm just going to leave it on overnight because I just feel like that's what I want to do. I'm kind of lazy, and sometimes I do that. I'll put it over my serums, and then I don't need a moisturizer, or sometimes I'll just put it on as a mask, remove it, then do my serums. I've tried it a couple of different ways. It works both ways for me, but I'm just going to go ahead and just apply it and then just leave it on overnight. And before I go to bed, I'll just rub it all in. But so here's my skin after. You see, look at how good my jawline looks. Look, everything just went up. And I will tell you, like half an hour after, a couple hours after, it just keeps getting tighter and plumper and firmer, and you'll see that difference. If you don't see it right away, you'll definitely see it in the next 30 minutes or sooner, you know, just depending on your skin. But as you can see, look at how good my jawline looks. So I'm just going to take my Adipo and apply it like a mask. Now, Adipo is coming out with a body cream too. So I found that out on Instagram because I follow them on Instagram. And then Ivan's wife has been testing Adipo on her earlobes here, and it's totally like brought them back to life. So, you know, anywhere where you're losing that plumpness and volume in your skin, I would highly recommend putting this over that area. I'm gonna probably start putting it on my chest area here and see how that works out. Like I said, you know, you could put this anywhere. So definitely I'll order 2 more bottles then because I would like to test it out here because, you know, I mean, we have fat cells all over our body, and, you know, here on the chest, on the neck, on the face, we're, you know, susceptible to losing that volume you know, there too, because it's exposed to the sun. Now, you know, you guys have fat pads all over your bodies. Like you have fat pads in your arms, you have fat pads above your knees. That's why the knees get saggy and the skin gets crepey there, because the fat pads are, you know, sagging down because the skin is losing its integrity. So you can, you know, experiment. That's where the Pico toner would come in. All right, guys, so here is my skin after. Looks pretty good. My hoods look really, really good. My eyes look lifted. Everything just looks lifted. I just really, really love it. And I just find my Pico toner treatment so enjoyable. Like, that didn't even seem like 30 minutes to me. It may seem like 30 minutes to you for that whole entire lifting session. But, you know, pick your device up, your Jane Man Lift, and try this, follow along and see how you like it, and let me know down below what you think. All right, I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I don't know when I will be back. I'll try to pop on. Like I said, I need to take a little, you know, mental health break and reset my energy and come back refreshed, okay? Hopefully it won't be too long, maybe just a few days, maybe a week, okay? We'll see what happens. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.